Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that actually Bitcoin is above 100,000 US dollar for more than a month, and this is definitely a new record. It's very, very important if 100,000 becomes a very strong support level. Then let's talk about the fact that the US Senate is going to vote about the Genius stablecoin bill today. Also, let's talk about also the fact that the trade talk is still on between China and US. Hopefully, it's finishing really today. We're going to have today the new CPI data actually coming out, by the way. And let's talk a little bit about the ETFs, because ETF analyst is saying that it can, something which I'm going to tell you, can kick off an altcoin ETF summer, and that could be very, very interesting. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and now let's do it. Well, when we're looking at the prices, we can see that Bitcoin is kind of sideways. Well, 0.1% down. This is like nothing. 109,344 US dollar. Ethereum about 3% up. 2,767 US dollar at the moment. The top gainers is KAIA. Well, how you pronounce it? Anyway, 20% up in the last 24 hours. Jito, we have 18%. Uniswap, 13%. Losers. Do we have Daxi going down 9%, Dogvit had 4%, and BitTensor about 3%. And well, when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see that the Bitcoin yesterday we closed here at 110,000. Today again we're coming down here to this level, 109,000-ish. Let's see how it is holding. But now let's talk about the first topic, which is a new record for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, it is above 100,000 US dollar for more than a month. So Bitcoin is holding itself pretty well. So as you can see it here, on the 8th of May, we broke again above 100,000, as we have been above it previously. But this time, we're still staying above it. And now, as you can see, more than a month went by. Here, we had a correction, about 10% correction, when Bitcoin went all the way down to 100,377 US dollar, but this 100,000 held perfectly, and now it was pushed back, and now again we are in this range around 110,000. So basically, this is definitely a new record for Bitcoin, and to establish a strong support level around this 100,000, this will be also, I think, amazing. This article is also about the same thing. And this is another interesting chart. If we compare the previous bull markets, we can see what Bitcoin was doing, and there was always this retail FOMO at the end. You know, it went parabolic every single time. But now, you know, we have this institutional players buying it steadily, continuously. And I'm not saying that it cannot go parabolic again, but it's just an interesting, I wasn't the one who made this. I just would like to share this idea, how actually Bitcoin is going up now steadily and continuously. And actually, Michael Sitter is also saying that these kind of deep bear markets are over, because now Bitcoin won't dump that much. It doesn't mean that there will not be any corrections, right? So this is how it works. It has volatility, but you know, those days when we had like 80%, 70% dumps in Bitcoin, those might be over. And yeah, we might have dumps again, but then, you know, also picking up. So it will be a very, very interesting time, because now, since the Bitcoin spot ETFs are out since last year, beginning of last year, 2024, we have definitely new players in the game. And with Trump being the president and pushing crypto so hard in the United States, and the United States is leading the way in the world in crypto, it definitely all eyes on this, and many countries are following. So yeah, it could be a supply shock sooner or later. We're going to see how it's going to play out. Right. Okay. Now let's talk about a couple of important things which are happening today. So first of all, we have the US Senate is going to vote about the genius stablecoin bill today on Wednesday. If you remember, a month ago, lawmakers voted 66 for and 32 against the stablecoin bill. So that went pretty smooth. So in the upcoming vote, the bill must secure at least 60 votes to advance. So this is what's happening actually today. We're going to see how it works. We see that both parties kind of supporting it. So yeah, this is happening today. Also happening today, CPI data is coming out. This can cause some volatility on the market. Depends what's going to happen. It's lower than the forecast or around the forecast. And of course, we have the trade talk between US and China on since Monday. So, a nice summary what's happening there when they finish with it and which way we are going. That would be also nice and could have an impact on the market. All right, and now let's talk about a couple of news about ETFs, because there could be an ETF altcoin summer. But first, when it comes to ETFs, I would like to share this record that IBIT, Bitcoin spot ETF has officially surpassed $70 billion in asset under management, the first time. And if you compare it with other ETFs, it has done it in the 341 days. While the previous record holder, GLD, did it in 1,691 days. So this is how hot this whole thing is, Bitcoin. And when we're talking about ETFs, it's not just Bitcoin ETF. We have already Ethereum spot ETF. But look at this. We have now, Nasdaq has filed for a crypto asset manager 21 shares to list a spot SUI exchange traded fund in the US. So now the SEC is reviewing this process. Then we have here that ETF analyst Eric Balchunas says that SEC could approve Solana, ETH staking, and crypto index ETFs as soon as next month, and this could kick off an altcoin ETF summer. So a lot of interesting things coming up. Probably, it's just a matter of time when we're going to have a Solana ETF or maybe then a SUI ETF. We don't know when, but if these also starting, then Bitcoin was one thing, Ethereum the largest, but when other ETFs, crypto ETFs, spot ETFs will appear in the game, then who knows which one will be the next. And this will have totally different views on altcoins, even from bigger investors. So I think this could be interesting. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.